we have Mrs. Esfandiari cash the main, but looks, obviously I don't know if you're here, right here, so that means you're not in. So.
I'm back to Railbird.
Yeah, that Railbird. What happened? What place did you get?
I don't even know. I didn't even check my thing. It's like 7 something.
700 or something?
Yeah, 700. His dad's covering me up.
Smart.
But I had fun.
What was the bust out hand?
Short stack open. I have pocket fours. I have one behind me.
Ooh. Did you call or go all in?
I go all in. I had 300.
How many big blinds was that?
I don't know at that point. But one guy behind me wakes up with a 2.
Oh, can't hit a 4? That's your number too.
Not today. If it was yesterday, I would have.
Yesterday
Today was not my day.
You just wanted the tournament to keep going yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, good job.
Gone another 10 hours.
It's nice you guys went cash. You know, you both cash, husband, wife, and Antonio's still in, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm happy where I am.
There it is. Amal Esfandiari got the cash, got it done. Now rooting on her man, and we will catch you a little later. He's gonna get it done.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you. What's up?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. How are you?
You pay your respects to the wife, Boogie?
Not yet.
Give us a little
I
something.
couldn't tell that was you
Nice
from
work.
over here.
Oh, that's what I said. Yeah.
What's going on?
He wasn't that excited, so I didn't think he
know,
knew.
that's
Yeah,
why
I know. I couldn't.
I wasn't gonna scream at you.
What are you
Yeah.
doing here, bro?
We're just here for the night, visiting some buddies, but headed back.
You don't message me? You message this guy?
I just messaged him. I figured you're too busy.
What is that all
I saw
about?
you're still in the money. You know, I didn't want.
He's smart. He's respectful.
Yeah.
Boogie, I
What's
need
up?
more.
Hey, we got the big. It's too bad you got this. We got the big monster game on Wednesday or Tuesday.
We got the email. We're on the
You're the
email.
email?
thread,
Love
yeah.
that you love Mary.
We'll-
He's the best.
He is the best.
That's such a legend.
Shout out to Mary Baker. She's a super legend.
Super.
How many you have? What do you got? How many chips you got, Antonio? For the vlog, bro. You love the vlog. What do you got?
8, 10 or something.
Nice. Nice.
Only one left, you do.
Gonna let him do his thing. Focus. Antonio, look for a deep run. I'm feeling it. Thunderdome action. We can really do it. New tournament. New tournament. Oh, look at this. We're right here. That is not far away. Here it is. Got a Brazilian crusher at the table. We're gonna have some fun. All right, going on break. Registration's closed. Third flight. 2490 entered, 960 left. Couple more entrants gonna come in here. We're sitting pretty healthy. We made a nice call with King 9 of clubs. We'll talk about that hand, and we want to flip Ace Queen of Nines as well. So we're running pretty well so far today, and we got a good stack. 10K starting, over 30K. 2 hours left in the day. Let's finish strong. Talk a hand on break. It's raining in the Rio during the 1 drop. Oh, they're giving back. I don't know what's happening. I've never seen this. It's actually the water's it's raining. Yeah.
I had the 1 drop. No one else. It's me.
First time for everything. Just folded kings to my man right here. We don't know if he's lying or not, but he said he had aces.
You know.
I think you had aces.
I'll put it to you like this. I would never miss my turn mistake for my second bullet without having.
Well, see, I don't know that. I'm new here. That's the problem. If I had another orbit, I would have folded faster, but I don't know. Don't try it. Sometimes you got to make a big fold. I don't know if he had aces or not, but we did have kings. Folded on a Jack 10 flop. New table after the rained out our table, so we got a new table. We're trying to figure these characters out. See what happens.
It needs to be table number, your name, seat number, and then. I think I would have folded a club.
What's your name? Steve-O?
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. Nice to meet you. Good
I
plan.
would have folded club though.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty big bet. Yeah.
That was a monster bet.
20 events, found a bag.
20 events, 2 for 3. Woo. All right.
I was tough.
Just came
I was
together.
tough. I battled. I got like 15 bigs, 17 bigs.
There's 7 coming.
Coming at 17. We're coming back to it. Whatever, man. I finally get to put chips into a bag. I got to come back to day 2. I know. I've cashed in 3 events, but they've all been in 1 day or so.
All right. Let's do it. All Americans doing it. We're doing it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, I don't know. I've lost track of the days. Honestly, I don't know what day it is in the World Series. It's like 10 plus 30. It's in the 40s, but we're on day 2 of the little 1-for-1 drop. I have 62,000. Baby, are you gonna come over today or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Amal's in the tournament. She doesn't have a choice. She's in, guys. Amal, she's in. This is
I was the alarm clock.
Yeah, she did kind of wake us up, to be fair. So we're going over. You have 42,000. 43,000. I have 62,000. We're getting close to the money. We're gonna go for a deep run, but we gotta go because we're running a little late. So we'll see you over there, and we'll keep you posted.
Dealers and players with a button in seat 9 and a ante of 100, small blind of 500, big blind of 1,000, shuffle up and deal. All dealers and players in the little one drop. You should be dealing at this time 100 ante, 500 small blind.
All right. So about 1,000 left. I think 750 cash roughly. Check that out. The World Cup game on, Belgium, France. And got a long day ahead of us. Let's do it. Said queens to kings. We folded pre. We would have flopped the queen to the lady. Got to fold the lady to the lady. Ladies. Queen high flop. What do you think? Should have just stuck it in?
6 fold, yeah.
Yeah, should have just stuck it in. We would have won.
I mean, good fold, but wrong move, right time, right?
All right. So we just folded queens pre-flop to Maria Lampronopoulos. We said you have kings. She did have kings. Dan Heimiller at ace king. I'll just tell you the action real quick. Maria opened under the gun to 2,600 with a 43K stack. Dan Heimiller raised to 12K under the gun plus 1. He had like 15K total. It was basically all in. I flatted the 12K. Got back to Maria. She shoved all in. Dan obviously called his last 2.5K. And I thought about it, and I looked at Maria and I said, you have kings. I'm gonna fold, but there's a queen coming. And sure enough, I folded queens. She had kings. Dan had ace king, queen high flop. We would have scooped, but made a good fold, so can't be too bummed about that.
Congratulations, everyone. You're on the money. All right, players, I have some very important news for you at this time. Once you're unfortunately eliminated in this event, you must remain in your seats until a playout card comes and gets you and takes you to the pre-payout area.
I might win, but I can't. Alright, so have 95,000. We're on the second break of the day. About 500 players left from 1,000 roughly that started today. We're in the money at 710. A couple interesting hands. I mentioned we flatted. There's a raise, all in basically. I flatted queens. Maria shoved with kings. I looked at her. I said, I think you have kings. I folded. I would have won queen high flop. But other than that, there was we did get there one hand. We were all in for our life with ace queen. Shoved 26K at 816 big blind in the hijack cutoff. Or no, I'm sorry, in the cutoff. The button woke up with kings, which is pretty unlucky. I mean, we're supposed to just get that through, have the best hand in that spot. We flopped ace-ace and then held, so that was our double, got up to about 55K. We chipped up from there, got to get a 4-bet squeeze in. There was an under-the-gun raise, a flat, a big 3-bet squeeze out of a small blind in 19,000, and I had the goods. I had ace-king, so I 4-bet, basically committing myself, picked up a big pot there. Just been playing some small ball from there, nothing too crazy. And we're at 95K. Blinds are going to be 1224, so we have exactly 40 bigs. It's a lot of chips in these type of tournaments, and we have another 2 hours before dinner coming up. So far so good, and we will keep you guys posted. But a good start, pretty tough table considering it's a 1K buy and rebuy, but I like where we're at. We're in a good spot. So we'll have over 40 big blinds, workout in. Saw Amelia, feeling good. Picked up kings the last hand of break. I had 3-bet in, so that was a nice pickup. And we're ready to rock. I mean, see how many official people are left. So there's 303 left. And you can see, yeah, the payouts don't start getting so good for a while, but 559K up top.
A turn.
A turn? Oh, yeah, good.
I mean,
yeah.
it's hard to miss.
Yeah.
Anything else is like, Jesus.
Damn, that's a fucking big pot.
Then, 1.
More yellow.
All right, we have a really healthy stack, about to be on break, so that's 2 hours after dinner. I'll play 2 more 1-hour levels. We have 380,000. The blinds are going up to 3K, 6K, so 60 times 30 is 180, 360. Yeah, we'll have like 60 bigs, a little over 60 bigs, so we're in a good spot.
Good game, guys.
Thanks for playing, sir.
10.
Wow. Good game, brother. Sick game. Wow.
Payout, table 10.
This is a 1K.
All right, we got about 130 players left. Coming down to the end of day 2, have 800K at 8K big blinds, so 100 big blinds. Feel really good. We won a nice pot on the big blind where the button opened to 16K with about 200,000. I had red 7s, and I decided not to flat or 3-bet. I just stuffed it in for about 25 bigs effective. Player called it off with 5s. We held, so that put us up, and had some really nice hands. So sitting good, feel good. We're gonna finish out the day. 22 more minutes to head to a day 3.
This is correct?
Yeah, so good day. Bag day 2, so we'll be on a day 3. Blinds will be 5K, 10K tomorrow. We have 789,000, so that is 79 big blinds tomorrow, and there's 125 players left. So we're probably in top 10, 15 stacks. I have to go home and look, but it really doesn't matter. We have 79 blinds, hour levels, big money up top, and we're in a good spot. So really happy with how we played. Really big hands today, some fun hands. We held some, made some sets. It's definitely a good day of poker, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, here's a look one more time at the board. 559,332 up top. We are in 13th, 125 remain, 4,732 started. This is our 12th cash of the summer, but let's go for a big one. First final table coming up, and we've been researching our table. We went through all the names. The most experienced player here is Patrick Clark. He is on our direct left, and that's on the Hendon Mob. You can always search players' results on the Hendon Mob for all their lifetime results. You know, we have ours. You can check it in the link below in the show more. And we're gonna do our dinner. We're gonna do the 5 weeks of fitness on dinner break. So let's head out. Guys, feeling it today. This is the one drop we're supporting, and we're on our way to the Rio. Let's crush. Big day, big day. Come on, Flow Nation. This is the one for the summer. We're gonna pop it. Day 3. Alright, so rough start. We open pocket 8s, comes 8, 3, 4, spade, spade, spade. And we had one player call us. He had a 320K stack to start. Flop top set at check. He bets 33K. Check raised to 130. Shoves for 300. I hate it. I mean, I think he has 9s, 10s, or a flop flush. Broadway flop flush. Sure enough, he had king, queen of spades. Turn 9, river, queen. We don't fill up. Lost about half our stack, so rocky start. Of course, to the one guy who we look up and has some good results to. Really shitty start.
I win. Straight flush.
Damn. All right, fast. A lot of hands, a lot of interesting hands. Open player opens 23K in the cutoff with 700K stack. I look down at black queens in the big blind. I make it 95K, pretty big raise. He goes all in. I snap. He looked like he saw a ghost, but he had queens as well. He had red queens. I had black queens. It was a, I believe, 7-high flop, 2 hearts. So he did have a backdoor. He had a running free roll. Didn't get it though. Turn, we chop it up, and yeah, that was a good spot to double, but no good. All right, 99 left. Oh my God. What a summer, what a life. Yeah, got it in aces to kings. That river. It was an open. I opened 29K. Same kid who flatted the flush against us. He made the flush against us when we had top set. He 3-bet us to 87K. I 4-bet to 216. He 5-bet jammed. He had about 700 to start the hand. We had like 470, and we got the aces in pre against kings. That sounds good, but the river was a king. The board ran out 10, 7, 6, 10, 8, 6, turn 7. It was a possible chop card going to the river, and the river was a king. So pretty disheartening. We would have been over $1 million, and we would have been table captain by far. No one had like over 400. Maybe one player had around that or a little more, but we were in a great spot, and man, it just really hurts when it happens like that. So we'll take our 88th place and move on. So that's what are you gonna do? Aces to kings, king on the river. Good game. All right, guys, we're heading out. This is the man that got our number twice. Once a flush to a set, he was on the right side, and then aces to kings, obviously a cooler. Could have gone either way. Unfortunately, we had aces, he had kings. River king, but tell him your name and where you're from.
Patrick Clark from Ireland. I got lucky. What can I say?
It's a cooler. Both hands are both are cooler.
Like
so when it's your day, it's your day. Good luck, man. I hope you win. Patrick Clark from Ireland. See him later. All right, everyone. We are joined by Lance Bradley today, who is a well-respected personality in the industry, been around for a long time, and I'll let you maybe give a little background on yourself first.
Sure, I've actually been in the industry like 15 years. Okay. I started as the poker manager for Bodog back in the day, and then got into the media side in like 2016, 17.
Okay.
Now I work for Pocket 5 as the editor-in-chief.
Nice, very nice. Let me just read. I'm just gonna get this a little bit. See if we can get this right. So there we go, guys. We'll do it. We already did the intro. We're gonna try to fix up the camera, get it framed up here. But what we're here really today to talk about is your new book, which is, it's exciting, it's different, really cool concept. Very honored to be a part of it. One of the 50 players that you did our interview kind of conversation with. So give us the title of the book, what it's kind of about, how you came up with the idea. Just give us a
Sure,
little,
it's called The Pursuit of Poker Success. It's, like you said, it's 50 interviews. Each player gets their own chapter, and what I really wanted to get into is, what allowed each player to sort of get from discovering the game to being successful in the game and being an elite player. Mm-hmm. Everybody's journey is just so different, and it's that was sort of the key for me, was asking, if you remember the interview, the very first question I asked was, how do you define success? And I asked everybody that first, and then just sort of let the conversation go from there, because the answer in every case was just so different.
Right. And so how did you come up with the 50 players? Did you kind of did you write, obviously, there's some major names, the guys, the original, been around forever, kind of, household names, and then you probably would, there's because obviously there's 50, and there's a lot of really great poker players, sure, talented people, and I'm sure there's probably a couple that you didn't get, maybe that more. Actually, I don't know that. Maybe I'm leading the witness. I guess talk me through that process a little. Did you get everyone you wanted, or most?
So I came up with a list of almost 100 names, okay, and sort of I had to rank them in sort of order of, how popular are they? Right. What do I know about their story already? Okay. How do they get interviews? And if they're, if I didn't know their story, I actually gave them a higher sort of ranking, because those are stories that need to be told, right? And then I bounced the idea off a few friends in the media side. I was like, hey, who's missing? Who shouldn't be in here? And a few people came back and said, hey, you're missing so-and-so, or I'm not sure this guy should be in the top 100. Right. And then it was just a matter of me, reaching out via email. And I reached out to 50 players at first, and 49 came back and said, let's do it. One said, no thanks. and I moved on to number 51, and I got 50 of 51.
Wow, interesting. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that's for on the camera or not. If we can say the one that didn't get it.
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
All right. Well, fair enough. That's pretty much you got your wish list.
Yeah,
then.
I mean, I'm super happy with the list I got for sure.
That's awesome. Was there anyone that kind of jumped out at you that was a particularly unique story, or someone, if they're going to go ahead and listen to the book on audio, which is coming, or read the book? Was there any couple of players that maybe were just like, wow, like you were blown away by how they got into it, or the randomness, or just kind of caught you off guard?
I mean, this is gonna sound like I'm like hyping the book a little bit too much, but after every interview, I actually would like take a few minutes and review it, and I'd always say to my wife, like, wow, that might be the best one yet. And after like the 4th interview, she's like, you really got to stop with this. Like, you say it every time. But now, as I'm like removed a little bit from it and I look back, the Adrian Mateos interview was crazy. Like, the kid decides at 15 he's going to be a professional poker player, and he's not playing, he just studies. He treated it the same way that, you know, a doctor would if a kid wants to be a doctor, like really gets into that stuff. And he, as soon as he was 18, moved to London so he could play, and now he's one of the best players in the world. So that type of mindset was just really interesting to get into.
So do your homework, guys. That's
for sure.
Boys and girls, do your homework for sure. I would say in poker it's so fun to play. That's something I kind of am fascinated to. What kind of work, like ratio, are you doing? You know, do you play 2/3, study 1/3? What is it? Because, you know, it's like, you know, I do a program, Raise Your Edge, you probably heard of that, and it's really good, but it's like one of those things, like, you got to really dive into it, because it's like, here I'm like, oh, I'm going to do an hour a day of review, but it's like, you get to the World Series, you get, you know, you're playing scoops or W coops, it's like you wake up, you play, you're here, you're playing, you have a little free time with your friends. It's hard to find that time to really study. So I think that's, you know, one of those things that if you're really honest with yourself about your game as a poker player, that you're probably not doing enough like review studying, which, I mean, I'm guilty of, we're all guilty of, but hearing that, showing, like he just said, look, I'm not even going to look at it or play, I'm just diving in. That's, you know, it's pretty strong, and obviously those results speak for themselves. Definitely one of the elite players out there. So that's cool. Well, and tell us, so that you mentioned the title, where can people buy it, what's coming up with the book on tape, all that?
Sure, so you can get it on amzn.to right now, or D&B Poker, which is the publisher, dnbpoker.com. They're great guys, really grassroots sort of poker company. Super supportive of poker, so if you want to help out poker a little bit, grab it there. The audiobook is coming in August, early September. I got to get in the studio and, and lay it down, so hopefully August.
Awesome. All right, well, guys, check it out. Again, it really is a cool concept. It's very interesting. I've read a little bit of it. I haven't gone through it. I can't wait to catch up on some of the players that I find the most interesting. All the names are there, and, you know, check it out, and you will be very surprised pleasantly. I think how, you know, this is not necessarily, it's not a strategy poker book. It's a different concept, different kind of look, in-depth look into the players. So, you know, congrats on the book, and look forward to chatting more in the future.
Absolutely, appreciate it.
Thanks, Lance.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, guys, well, we are on our way here, and look at this group, bracelet winners. How many years you guys been together?
How many has it been? 4.5.
4.5. The Lovebirds, we got Igor and Liv here, guys. What's going on? Tell me, you got some Coronas here? What is this about?
I'm mad. I'm mad and I'm sad.
Okay.
And here's why.
And, tell us a little what's
I am 30, there's 30 left. I'm 3rd in chips.
Okay.
And Phil Hellmuth is like 4th in chips. In the 5K.
White Magic helmet.
Yes,
okay.
White Magic helmet.
Okay.
Feels like dark magic in this.
Falls round to open. He calls on the button. I'm in the small blind calls. I'm in the big blind with 4s. I call.
4s make a lot of sense.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
Ooh. Good flop.
Checks round to Phil. Bets. Small blind folds. I check raise. That's 43. I make it 100.
Okay.
Keep him in there. Keep him.
Just I want to keep him in there.
Squeeze it out.
He sticks around. He calls.
Keep him in there. He does.
Turn is an 8. How bad? How could an 8 be bad?
Innocuous.
It's completely innocuous. I check.
Yeah.
All in, says Phil. I call.
Fist pump.
And when I snap call, he goes.
Oh no.
He goes, I only have top set.
The extra.
He turned the 8. He
Right.
turned the 8 with his 8s. And then, yeah, and so that's that. Anyway.
We were just, you know, this is fresh off of our, we both got.
Jeff, so that's pretty bad. What happened to you?
Ours is on there already, guys. We had our Ace of the Kings River. So, guys, this is. No, we're here to talk about positivity.
Did you put it in live?
Positivity.
What's that?
Do you put it in live in that spot? Like, is it a live feed of like guys we're all in.
Yeah, get the camera. We had it on. It all didn't work. But the good news is 10K6 max. You guys are about to hop in.
Yeah.
Summer's still going. They won a bracelet together last year in the tag team. So you know, it's there. Yeah, we got a lot of positivity. We were just talking Burning Man. This is part of Camp Epic Burning Man crew. This is honestly some of the higher energy people. Give them a follow on Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. You guys are, Livs, you're active on Instagram. Igor, you're in the...
I'm retweeting Liv stuff.
Okay.
That's if you got her, you got me.
Okay, but guys...
why I mentioned the live thing is like, it's amazing. If you would see that, like, you just busted Aces Against Kings. If like we had a camera on you the whole time, you would see like, Jeff like, okay, Aces Against Kings, that sucks. I go out, hey people, I'm happy again.
Yeah, we're good. We found...
It's actually good.
And this was not a good hand either though. We both had some rough hands, but the day's not over. That's the cool part about the summer.
That's the thing. That's a 10K.
16 waking hours. Like just like a one-day live feed, Jeff Gross.
We should, but guys, we're going to rebound. The summer is still alive, so Liv, give us a little positivity.
Are we getting in the 6 max? Are we getting in the 6 max?
We're going to be firing today, guys. We're going for it all. So, and Igor, you playing the 50K? What else you got coming up?
Yeah, I got the 50. I lost a bit much. I'm not going to play the one drop for now. I'll play a satellite to it. Like there's 100 satellite to it. Let's see. I have a 20% chance to play it. It's not going to be that good, unfortunately.
Right, that's how I've heard. It's not that
like 8.7% rake. It's not really worth it for like 2% hedge. As I see it to like
dollars.
It's a lot of dollars. It's a fun tournament. So we may see Igor there. Who
you
knows?
can actually win it. You get a bracelet as a winner out of 25 people.
Right.
You already
have a bracelet. So all right, guys, we're gonna let Igor and Liv get in their tournaments. We'll catch them a little later. And shout out to Camp Epic Burning Man. If you guys haven't been to Burning Man, you got to go. It is the truth.
Check it out.
And
meet the love of your life.
You might meet the love of your life. So see you guys later.